Hey guys, Ben Holdry with Surveyor coming to you live from the Forest River studio. Today I am excited to walk through a brand new king bed slide floor plan, part of our Grand Surveyor series, the 301 RKBS rear kitchen bed slide. It's a custom king bed slide. Unbelievable floor plan. You guys are going to love this. I cannot wait to get into some of the features with you. Let's get into it. All right, we are inside the brand new 301 RKBS Grand Surveyor floor plan. This is a rear kitchen, as you can see. Unbelievable. Man, this thing is loaded with features. It's a rear kitchen. You think you've seen them all, but this has some very unique features. We try to put a very unique spin on it, bring you something new you haven't seen before. Let's check out this rear kitchen. Really cool bar setup here. I love a good bar top. Sit here, drink your coffee. You've got great views of your campsite here. Nice big window by the bar. Nice kitchen window as well. If you're working in the kitchen, you can easily see out. Just enjoy the views. Window in the back too, so very open. We've got some really cool residential floating shelves here. Just a beautiful look. It just gives you that at-home feel that you're not always going to get. We've got the standard roller shades, but just an awesome kitchen setup. Tons of storage here. You're going to see your standard central vac system. You're going to have this in every single model that we build. But man, we really try to work hard to incorporate as much storage as we can. Lots of overhead cabinets here, spice racks where you might typically find dead space in a unit. We open that up, try to give you some additional storage. You've also got a nice pantry over here, so really a ton of storage in this rear kitchen. We've got our standard 10 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerator. Tons of storage space here. We do this across the board on every single model, give you this 10 cubic foot fridge. You know, that really comes into play on our smaller models as well, where you're going to typically find a 5, 6 cubic, 8 cubic foot refrigerator. We're giving you a 10 across the board. So let's move into these seating areas here. When you walk in this floor plan, you're going to notice the incredible amount of space, floor space, seating areas, just an awesome setup. Huge TV in your entertainment, which we'll show you in a minute. But you've got a standard freestanding table and chair setup here. What you're going to get standard equipment is this multi-purpose ottoman. What's really cool about this setup is you can move it. It's not permanently placed. You can move it, use it as a coffee table. The top actually lifts up. It's on a mechanism, so you can eat at it if you want to as well. So very cool setup. You've got 2 chairs over here. It's a legless table. You've got legs against the wall, so not legless, but you don't have any pedestal legs that are going to be obstructing your legs when you're sitting down, so very comfortable to sit at. We've got a standard 64-inch theater seat here that's in the slide out. Very comfortable. It's going to recline on both sides. You can see here you've got the built-in cup holders in the console. If you want to create a little bit more space, lift that up, get it out of the way. But just a very cool, very comfortable setup there. Before I get too far, I want to point out, we've got taller slide-out boxes here typically in the Surveyor series. 6 foot tall slide out boxes. We've got 82-inch ceiling height, some of the tallest out there in the lightweight segment. It allows us to have the taller slide outs. Just an elevated level of comfort I think you're going to find when you step in our units. We also have a 15K AC that's going to be standard equipment, Furrion 15K. It's got some very cool features. It's got a dry mode, so it acts as a dehumidifier if you want to use that setting. Very cool. Not everybody does that, but we've got the 15K AC across the board on every single model. So big windows here on your off-door side as well, giving you the outdoor view. Ventilated windows on the sides. And then here we've got a standard 64-inch pull-out sofa. This is going to be an additional sleeping space for you if you bring people along. If not, that's okay. Very comfortable to sit at, but man, just a ton of sitting space here. You've got the freestanding table, the theater seat, and the trifold. Just creates a great area for entertaining. Then of course you got your bar top, so really can accommodate a lot of people. Great entertainment setup here. You've got your real wood live edge entertainment top here. Unique feature you're not going to find in a lot of other trailers out there on the market. 55-inch TV, huge TV. Standard fireplace. So in our Grand Surveyor series, you're always going to have an electric fireplace. A lot of times you'll get 2, bedroom and living, depending on the floor plan. Here you've got 2, living area and back in the bedroom, which we'll show you in a minute. But a great setup. You still have some really nice storage in here as well. Pull-out drawer underneath. So tons of storage, great viewing from your sofas, from your dinette table. Just an awesome setup. Really cool rear kitchen. Let's keep moving here. Great bathroom setup. You're going to notice you've got the big window in the hallway, opening this space up, making it feel more comfortable. We've got standard porcelain toilet here. We've got your upgraded shower enclosure, mildew resistant material. It's going to be slow close, retractable, very little maintenance you have to do. Medicine cabinet in there with the storage behind it, toothbrush holder included. And you're going to see a couple things in our bathrooms. You're going to see your switches for your 12-volt heating pads, which we'll talk about again, but that's standard equipment. And then you also have the monitor here for your tankless on-demand water heater. Again, that's going to be a standard feature on every single model that we build, so keep that in mind. All right, one of my favorite parts about this unit is the bedroom. This is a very unique setup. You're not going to find this setup in another brand on the market. Just an incredible setup from a storage, versatility standpoint. A lot going on in here. Let's get into it. First thing I want to point out, in this Grand Surveyor series, you've got a bigger bed. 66 by 80. We're calling it a custom king. The reason we did 66 is to give you a bigger sleeping area, but also not eliminate all the storage. So you've got some nice end tables here with USB, but a great big sleeping space for you. Gives you a little bit more room. And again, you're going to find that in all the Grand Surveyors. Huge closet here with the sliding door. Washer dryer prep. So all of our king bed slide models are going to have washer dryer prep incorporated. You've got adjustable shelves here, hanging space, but just a great setup. Huge closet up front here. Get a look at this. You've got cubbies, you've got shelves, a lot of lighting in here, additional hanging storage, and you've got another shelf up top here for totes, whatever you want to put up there, but just an incredible amount of storage. These doors are going to latch in the back here, so you can unlatch them, slide them both ways to get on either side. So very functional there. This is one of my favorite features that we added, the workstation desk setup. Very unique. You're not going to find this in another travel trailer that I've seen out there. But just a great space to hang out, read a book, do some work if you're working remote, whatever you want to do there. But you've got a very comfortable seat here as well. USB and power, so you can plug in a laptop, iPad, whatever you want to do. And then here's your second electric fireplace that you've got in the bedroom. Puts off a lot of heat. So if you want to use it for heat, conserve your gas and not run your furnace, you can do that. Or if you just want to turn the heat off and run the lights for some ambiance, you can do that too. So a lot of things you can do there, but some really nice windows here, just making this bedroom feel very open, and a ton of storage. Drawers underneath the fireplace, a whole bank of drawers here, and then you've got a ton of storage underneath the bed as well. So this is going to be on a gas strut, lifted up, gives you some additional storage. So one more thing before we head outside. You've got 50 amp service standard on the Grand Surveyor series. A lot of times in these bigger floor plans, when you're out there shopping, you're going to see it's already got a second air on it. Typically on these bigger ones, most of the dealers bring it in with the second air. So you've got a 13.5 dump AC here that's going to be optional, but you are going to have standard 50 amp service in the Grand Surveyor series. It is going to have a dedicated thermostat as well. So let's head on outside. I'm excited to show you some of the exterior features. All right, we are out front, the brand new Grand Surveyor 301 RKBS. Let's check out some of the standard features you're going to find up front. First of all, let's check out this 3/4 front cap. Beautiful setup with the Grand Surveyor graphics. You've got a front closet here, so you're not going to get a front window, but you do get the integrated LED light strip here, amber light, so you can run it going down the road. You're going to have a switch for that in the storage, front storage area up here. Oh man, beautiful setup, really cool front cap. Up here you've got power tongue jack that's going to be standard, does have the manual override as well. All of our dual axles are going to have a dual propane setup. A couple more things here. You've got your 7-way holder, helps get that 7-way cord off the ground. Standard battery disconnect, and you've also got the repeater here for your tire pressure monitoring system. So TPMS is going to be standard on every single model that we build. Great feature. I love this feature just because it's a great safety feature for the customer. But it's going to do a few things for you. It's going to monitor heat, tire pressure, and if you have a slow leak or a fast leak, it's going to alarm you of that as well. You're going to get a display that you can put with inside the tow vehicle, but just a great setup, and again, standard on every single model that we build. All right, You've got some good storage up here. Not huge storage, but that's just inherent of this floor plan. It is a front bedroom with a big closet up here. So you've still got some decent storage up here though. Put camp chairs, a lot of different things you can put up here. You do have magnetic door catches and slam latch throughout as well. And you do have some additional storage on the bed slide, exterior storage. So you have a cargo door on your bed slide that comes out, so you can put some additional items in there. Pretty big space on that off-door side, so just keep that in mind. So in your Grand Surveyor series, you're going to have standard electric stabilizer jacks. It's the PSX2 system from Lippert. It's a great system, dual motor system. What you're going to have here is a switch in the front and then a switch in the back. This is going to control your two front legs, two front stabilizers, and then the back switch obviously is going to control the rear ones. But the nice thing about this, if you do have uneven terrain, if one hits the ground, the other one will keep going until it hits, which is a nice feature. You do have your spray port here, so you've got fresh water access on the outside. Those of you that follow our brand know that we've got some type of outside kitchen on every single model that we build. That's very rare in the travel trailer segment to have an outside kitchen on every single model. You have that here. It is an outside mount, outside kitchen, so you're going to have the bracket that slides on that's going to hold your Suburban Elite Series griddle. And then you're going to have a really nice prep table that slides on as well, so it can hold your condiments, plates, whatever you want to put on that. So nice outside kitchen setup that you actually don't typically find on models like this, because there's not a lot of great places to put it, but we wanted to make sure you had an outside kitchen here. Nice big awning. It does cover the outside kitchen and your entryway. It's got the LED light strip, so really nice setup for entertainment here on this 301 RK. Let's check out this entryway here. So you've got your Lippert solid step. You're going to have this on every single model. If you have two entryways on a particular floor plan, you're going to get two solid steps. So very easy to adjust the legs on this Lippert step. A nice big grab handle going in. You've got your black glass entry door here, 26-inch doorway. Just a really cool look though. A couple things I want you to pay attention to when you're by the entry door of our units. We've got 400-watt solar, which is going to be one of the biggest packages you're going to find, solar packages you're going to find on the market in the travel trailer segment. We're giving away an additional 200-watt solar panels. So you've got two 200-watt solar panels on the roof, pre-wired to the battery. This is limited time only, so take advantage of that. We're also extended season ready. What does that mean? We talk about how our floor is built, aluminum framing, block foam insulation. We also have a sealed underbelly on every single model. We've got radiant foil in there as well, giving you a little bit better insulation. And then we've got forced heat to the underbelly. So we've got a dedicated heat duct that's actually forcing hot air down to the underbelly when you're running your furnace. And then we've got standard heated tanks, 12-volt heating pads on every single tank. We showed you the switches on the inside. What's really nice about these, they are 12-volt powered, so they're going to run off your battery. You can run them going down the road. You've got individual switches, so very cool setup that you're going to find standard equipment on every model. Goodyear tires. One of the features that I'm most excited about that we did for 2024 is put Goodyear tires on every single model. We've got tire pressure monitoring systems standard, but this is just a great feature for the customer. Super excited about it. A couple more things I want to show you. All of our King bed slide models are going to have washer dryer prep. We showed you the washer dryer prep closet, but you're going to see this sticker on the outside letting you know that this RV has washer dryer prep. One more important thing I want to show you here is we're using Azdel composite material in our walls. Everywhere you see fiberglass on this unit, in the Surveyor line, we've got Azdel behind it, protecting you from moisture. If you're not familiar with it, it's a man-made product, no wood in it. It protects you from moisture all the way around. So a great feature. Make sure you look for that sticker as you're shopping around. Let's check out the back of the unit. We've got some great features back here as well. So a few things you're going to find back here consistently on all of our models. The Lippert on-the-go ladder prep. So this is going to be set up for your telescoping ladder. That is an aftermarket purchase. I love this feature. The ladder goes all the way to the ground, so that makes that first step up very easy. It extends beyond the roof line as well, making it easy to get on and off the ladder on the roof as well. So if you're doing your routine maintenance, just a great setup. And again, you can get that aftermarket. Rear camera prep as well. You're going to find that on every single model that we build. We've got a 2-inch rear accessory hitch here. So whether you're hauling e-bikes or you want to have a luggage rack for firewood generators, there's a lot of versatility here. It's rated for 300 pounds, so just keep that in mind. But you're going to have that rear accessory hitch on every single model. We talked about the electric stabilizer jacks. There's your switch for the rear jacks on the back there. And then you're going to have a standard spare tire cover as well. But man, we talked about how loaded these Surveyors are with features. This 301's no different. Just jam-packed with a lot of turnkey features ready to go. Let's move to the door side by the entry door. I want to talk about a couple more things before we wrap up. All right, before we wrap this thing up, I just want to mention a couple more things. We talked about the Asdale composite material that we're using. We've got some of the best construction in the lightweight segment. We are aluminum framed as well. All your openings are framed out with aluminum, so don't forget that. When you peel back this fiberglass, you're going to see an aluminum structure behind it. That's not always the case, so pay attention to that. It's built for the long term. We try to provide the best product we can to you, the customer. So we are taking those extra steps. We're also putting a PVC roof on here. It's the best roof material on the market, no question about it. Very little maintenance you have to do. Of course, you got to do your routine maintenance, but it's already built in to protect you from UV, so you don't have to do any additional treatments for that. Very low maintenance. It's going to save you time and money. Fully walkable roof. I didn't mention that, but you got a fully walkable roof on here as well. So just keep that in mind. But let's head up front and wrap up. All right, thanks for joining me on this walkthrough with a brand new 301 RKBS Grand Surveyor King bed slide rear kitchen. Cannot wait for you guys to get out there and see them in person. For more information, you can always go to our website at www.forestriverinc.com/surveyor. Follow us on social media. Thanks for joining me.